Myself, Kamal Kishore Sharma, lecturer in Electronics Department, Government Polytechnic College, Jodhpur. Today I am deliver e-lecture on mechanism of respiration. Respiration means to exchange the gases in a biological system. In human body, the respiration is responsible for life. In this process, oxygen is taken into the body from environment and transferred to the cells via circulating pure blood and leave the carbon dioxide from it into the atmosphere. The construction of respiration system is so that the air enters the lungs through the nose via nasal cavities, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi and bronchus. The diagram of respiration system is shown in figure. The function of lungs is to oxygenate the blood and to remove carbon dioxide in a controlled manner. During inhale mode of respiration, the fresh air enters the respiratory tract and gets humidified and heated to body temperature and is mixed with the gases already present in the region comprising trachea and bronchi. This gas is then mixed further with the gas residing in the alveoli. As it enters these small sacs in the walls of the lungs, oxygen diffuses from the alveoli to the pulmonary capillary blood supply, whereas carbon dioxide diffuses from the blood to the alveoli. The lungs are elastic bags located in a closed cavity called thorax. The right lung consists of three loops: upper, middle and lower loops, whereas the left lung has two loops, upper and lower. The larynx is also called the voice box because it contains the vocal cords. It is connected to the bronchi through the trachea, which is called sometimes as windpipe. An epiglottis valve is present above the larynx, which automatically closes whenever a person takes food or liquid and directed to the tube leading to stomach and does not permit into larynx and trachea. As shown in diagram, the diagram is a special dome or bell-shaped muscle located at the bottom of the thoracic cavity. When this diagram is contracted, moving down pulls downward to enlarge the lungs. The lungs volume increases due to it there is a negative pressure in the thorax. Since the thorax is closed chamber and the only opening to the outside is from the inside of the lungs, the negative pressure is reflected by the air entering the lungs. When diaphragm moves up, the lungs air contracted and positive pressure produced and collected carbon dioxide is forced to come out from respiratory tract. This is how the breathing in oblique out process takes place. The respiratory system is the pneumatic system. At air pump, that is diaphragm, which alternatively creates negative and positive pressure in a sealed chamber. The sealed chamber is thoracic cavity, causes air to be sucked into the forced out of a pair of elastic bags. Elastic bag means lungs. Lungs located within the compartment. The bags are connected to the outside environment through a passageway. This way is known as nasal cavities. Pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi and bronchioles, which at one point is common with the tubing that carries liquids and solid to the stomach. A special valve interrupts the pneumatic system where liquid or solid matter passes through the common region. The passageway divides to carry air into each of the bags, where in it again subdivides many times to carry air into and out of each of the bags many tiny air spaces, pulmonary alveoli within the bags. The dual air input to the nasal cavities has an alternate vent, that is the mouth, for use in the event of nasal blockage and for other special purposes. In the tiny air spaces of the bags is a membrane interface with the body's hydraulic system through which certain gases can diffuse. Oxygen is taken into the blood from the incoming air and carbon dioxide is transferred from the fluid to the air, which is exhausted by the force of the pneumatic pump. The pump operates with a two-way override, an automatic control center, that is respiratory center of the brain membranes. Respiratory center of the brain maintains pump operation at the speed that is adequate to supply oxygen and carry off carbon dioxide as required by the system. System variables of primary importance are respiratory rate, respiratory airflow, respiratory volume and concentration of carbon dioxide in the expired air. A number of relatively fixed volumes and capacities such as tidal volume, the volume inspired of expired during each normal breath, inspiratory reserve volume, the additional volume of that can be inspired after a normal inspiration, expiratory reserve volume and additional amount of air that can be forced out of the lungs after normal expiration, residual volume, Residual volume, that is amount of air remaining in the lungs after all possible air has been forced out, and vital capacity, that is tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume are contained in the respiratory system. Now we can conclude as a work of respiratory system. Respiratory system is a pneumatic system where the oxygen is inspired in the elastic bags, that is lungs. The lungs are connected to outside world by nasal cavities, pharynx, larynx, trachea. The lungs oxygenate the blood and take out carbon dioxide which is expired to the outside world. Thank you very much.